guys ready? You ready? Call the meeting to order. If everybody can rise, we'll say the Pledge of Allegiance and then standing for the maker. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Father, we thank you for this day. We enjoyed the weather up till at least 3 o'clock. But we understand every season has its reason. We ask for your guidance during this meeting. God, direct us in all we say and do, so that it may benefit you as well as the association. In Jesus' name, amen. I'm going to turn the meeting over to Iverson. He has a few statements to make, and we'll go from there.
Okay, I want to tell you about a mistake I made at the last board meeting regarding the board officer election. I nominated Dave Zyla when I intended to nominate Dave Eastwood for president. I did not realize my mistake until Dave Eastwood passed Dave Zyla right past me. Dave Zyla said to me I could have given him heads up before the nominating him, and I said it was a mistake. I would have asked him first if I had intended to nominate him, but I had already talked to Dave Eastwood, and he said yes. I did not know what to do, but decided I would talk to Dave Zyla the next day and see if he would let me correct the situation. He said he wanted to talk to Dave Eastwood first. He did talk to Dave Eastwood and got back with me and agreed to the change. I honestly do not know what happened. I take full responsibility for the mistake and apologize to all concerned. With the understanding that Dave Zyla is stepping down as president, I nominate Dave Eastwood as president.
Second?
Yeah, second down first.
I guess I will step down.
You second?
Yes, sir.
We have
Pass
any-
the gavel.
we have a motion and a second.
Second?
Yes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Back we go.
Not pretty good.
Hey, I have Amber back, and I haven't seen
It's been brought to our attention that the minutes are incomplete. We are missing a page, front and back, so we will not be approving the minutes from the previous meeting. We will carry those over to the next month's meeting and get them approved as they are corrected. Apologize for the mistake. Financial report?
Okay, you had a copy of the financial report up there if you'd like to get a copy. Basically, it's pretty easy to talk about. Every category except one, we are worse off than we were last year. The only one that we're better off in is the other category, which includes assessments. And because of that category, we are up for the year profit of $68,934.
Manager's report.
Okay, assessments were due on March 1st. Just a reminder, if not paid by April 1st, you will no longer be a member in good standing, so you will not be able to use any of the amenities, participate in recreational events, or be on a committee. As of yesterday, 53% of the owned lots are paid in full. 35% of the owned lots owe for just this year, and 12% of the owned lots are turned over to the lawyer for collection. Over at Sugar Valley, we have hired Mark Denman to be our full-time security guard. We are very happy to have him as part of our team. It's been really nice seeing security out and about again. I would like to thank Tammy and Ronnie Rogers for the security stickers and the lights they provided for the security vehicle. We've got some of the glass in and installed here in the clubhouse. Thank you, Shannon, for installing that over here in these doors over here. We're working on getting the rest of the broken pieces in. We were having some trouble finding it, but I think we're getting that worked out. In the kitchen over at Sugar Valley, we've got the shunt trip breakers ordered. Once they get in, it'll be an easy connection there. Keller will come out, finish the ANSOL system and inspect, and the kitchen will be live. We're hoping that that will go live in the next couple of weeks. Dreamscape has been out a couple of times doing some leveling and starting on the landscaping around the pool. The rain and weather have slowed that process a little bit, but as soon as it dries out enough, they'll be out to finish that. They are going to put a decorative border around it, and I think it's 8.5 tons of decorative rock around the pool, and that's funded by the Redneck Golf Tournament. Dave Eastwood, Lauren Lance, and our maintenance at Sugar Valley dug up and fixed a water leak that we had at the clubhouse. We're happy to have that fixed. We were losing 0.25 gallons a minute, but it's fixed now. The power line that was down at the bathhouse at Sugar Valley, it has been fixed. Dave Eastwood came out and dug a trench, and instead of going overhead, we ran the line underground. And Adam Mayhew came out and hooked up the electrical part of it, so it'll be ready to open on April 1st. We've been doing a lot of work with the county and the codes violation, and we had a property turned over at Sugar Valley to the county, and it went through court, and the county had gotten abatement on it. So the county has covered the court cost of that, and they have delivered dumpsters out there, and they're covering the haul off, and our maintenance guys have been working on getting it cleaned up. And if anybody wants to see them, I've got pictures before of the property, and as it is right now, we've still got a little bit more work, but the guys have done so much in a day and a half. Nick, you said we hauled off 10 tons? 10 and a half tons of stuff off of that lot.
I can see it, right? Is that the Pine Loop Drive?
Yes.
That's the Pine Loop one. So, and then we've got several more court cases coming up in May that the county's taking care of too, to hopefully get some more properties cleaned up, but we are taking it serious.
So does that come back to the association, that property then?
I'm not sure how all that part is gonna work. I don't know if they'll sell it in the tax sale, if it's part of the county, but
Okay.
What about the stuff that's left there? Is any of that stuff out there like up for grabs or nothing?
no, once it's in the county's hands, it's got to be disposed of. So it's just all going to the dump.
Wow.
So, and then the weekend of 22nd, we are going to have a cleaning weekend at Sugar Valley. It's something that Lynn County does for all the different communities in the county. They're gonna bring a couple of roll-off containers, and they'll bring it on the 21st, and they'll pick it up on Sunday the 23rd. And any C&D, Monday. And any C&D landfill items can be brought down there and taken care of. I did get word from Darren that they will accept old tires and things like that. We're just gonna sort them off to the side, and it'll be a real good time to get your lots cleaned up and anything that you need hauled off to the landfill. We're gonna be maybe looking for some volunteers who may wanna help people haul stuff, or may wanna sit down by the dumpsters and help unload as people are bringing stuff, but we'll have more details as it gets closer. And then on the golf course, we are starting to have some new growth come up on the greens. And Brad, our advisor, is still pretty confident with the warm weather that the greens will come back. And then we've also been spraying for clover and getting things ready for the season.
Is that it?
That's what I got.
Old business? No? Executive session, personnel advisement, you say 15 minutes?
Yep.
I'll make a motion for executive session for 15 minutes for personnel advisement.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We're out for 15 or less. Committee reports. Earl.
Lakes Committee, Green Valley Lakes. Let's see if we can get all this together. Okay, we have a proposal here to treat the 7-acre lake over in Sugar Valley. I'm gonna have Vicki probably just fax that over to the office,
I'll email it.
email it or however it works. So, but she's got all that and.
Have they looked at the grass this time and all that, or?
We haven't done anything down here.
No, at 7 acre, do they know what they're trying to kill?
He, from last year, he seems to think he knows. He used a different chemical last year, but he's gonna have to do something a little tougher this year.
Okay,
So,
But all we have to do is just call him or call him and he'll come back.
he'll come down, if we want him to come down and look at it.
okay,
sure.
but you got a price for
We
proposal.
got some price proposals, so. Okay,
When's he wanting to do that if he doesn't? 1st of May?
Yeah, that's what it says. First, he's got
yeah,
1st of May, 1st of April, or 1st of May, 1st of June, and what does it say? The end of
August.
August.
It looks like they may have to do it 3 times to be effective, because whatever chemical they used last year wasn't real effective, and like I said, they can't kill everything.
Okay,
Okay. We still would like to have a loading and unloading sign only for the boat dock, our new boat dock down there. And there are 2 lights out down at the bottom down. We'd like to have them repaired, so, for safety issues. But there are 2 lights out there. There's 4 lights down and 2 of them out. And we still like to have some gravel down there in the mud holes if we can. And last but not least, but this does not go with the Lakes Committee, but they're requesting a light out here on this pole. We got some people that would like to play cornhole and stuff in the evenings.
is that an REA pole, is that our pole?
I think that's our pole.
Okay,
I asked for one last summer
These
for
four
lights out there,
poles down
just
at
put
the
a
bottom
solar
are, I
light.
believe, are
That's the
ours.
dawn. It doesn't have
they
to
are
be-
ours now.
Yes, there are ours, so we'll have to do the replacement. This pole light out here, I'm sure it's ours.
What type of lights are they down there?
I don't know, I
I'm
couldn't
not an
tell you.
electrician, I couldn't tell you.
Okay,
Lights.
Lights, don't worry, that's about all I know.
Do you maintenance guys have the ability to put those lights in?
you gonna take somebody with a bucket
Very
truck?
Gotta have a bucket truck up there?
Huh?
Then have to have a bucket truck.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
gonna have to have a bucket truck.
Not gonna somebody crawl up there and do it. And last but not least, we're gonna go ahead here after this meeting with the lake stocking. See if we can start getting some donations and things like that. And we're looking at the 1st to the end of May to get the stocking done. So we'll see how that works out. But we're gonna put something out on Facebook and we'll send something over there to be put out on our webpage and so forth and so on. Okay? Okay.
I've got a couple of reports for.
Committee report?
Yeah. Okay, so Tammy with the Sugar Valley Recreation report got with me. She wanted me to remind everybody that this Saturday, March 18th at 6 p.m. had their carry-in dinner. It's favorite crock pot meal. Bring your favorite crock pot meal and dessert to share, and a copy of your recipe. Drinks will be provided. And on April 8th at Sugar Valley Clubhouse, they're gonna have the pancake breakfast and Easter egg hunt. Breakfast is from 9 to 10:30, and the egg hunt will start around 11. And then on the Rules and Regulation Committee, Darren got with me and wanted me to say that he had sent out emails to everybody who's on that committee. He's waiting on some emails back to try to figure out what day works for people to meet, and then he will schedule a meeting sometime in the next week or two.
Any other committee reports? Okay, we'll go to open forum. Again, you must be a member in good standing, 2 minutes. Please stand, state your name, which lake you're from. Who wants to go first? Jolita.
Liz Park, Sugar Valley. I just wanted to wish all my ancestors a happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, we,
Cheers.
we won the Kansas parade 2 years in a row. Well, 1980 and 1982, we took first place. So, happy St. Patrick's Day, and found out about Pine Lou. There's gravel on my back road, thank you. And I have nothing to bitch about.
She already did it all the way over here, but she's dead.
Next.
Reed
Reed.
Childers, Sugar Valley Way. Thank you very much for addressing the security situation at Sugar Valley. 2 things on security. I still don't think one person is enough to cover that area 24/7, especially between Memorial Day and Labor Day. That's one thing. Second thing, are you going to do anything about security on the lake this year?
I haven't. I will have to look into that. I really haven't put any thought into security on the lake.
Okay. It's needed.
Yes.
It really is. It's needed.
Both lakes need it.
Lakes.
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 Yes.
I
We have a lake
know
over here,
about
too.
Yeah.
An SVL for sure, it's needed. If nothing else, on the holiday weekends, when we first moved here, Justin, I think that was his name, used to drive the pump truck. Memorial Day, I was putting my boat in. I no longer got backed up, and he was on me like that, checking my tags and all that. Holy shit, where'd you come from? And so I was just checking everybody. And so, at least on the busy weekends, you think about having somebody there, because keys get loaned, gate gets left open, and there's boats out there that don't belong on the water. So that's what. And then the last thing is there any update on the Sugar Valley Dam?
I don't have any update on that. We've sent off that application. We're still waiting for it to be approved. So we're
state
kind
has
of, yeah, the state has it, so we're just kind of in that limbo waiting on them.
I agree, Cindy Spiker, Sugar Valley Lake. I agree with him with the security and the busy holidays with the lake, because there are a lot of people that don't belong there, that are friends of friends of friends, that come down with their boats and they're not tagged. And those people don't care, because people have asked, hey, let me see your paper. And they're like, no, I don't have to,
Yeah.
you know.
We'll look into ways of addressing that, even if it's just having somebody sit down
Just
there on
having
those
somebody,
weekends.
you know, on your, in your, that's already employed, be down there for, you know, a few shifts or things like that, and stop that, because that's dangerous to everybody.
Yes.
And the little monsters at the beach.
Anything else?
Shelley Collins, Sugar Valley Lake. Not very many complaints this time. I want to thank Mark. Mark has been amazing as security. He's doing everything he can to try to do something about the loose dog situation. I know people like me don't help matters much. My dogs never leave my yard. They're always on a dog lead, but I love every dog. I love every animal. So when they're out running, they always come to my property. They always come see me. They know they're safe. We have had so many dog fights and dog attacks lately. It's ridiculous. I spent hundreds last week saving my dog's life. I know there's not a lot physically that can be done, but if there's any thoughts, any ideas anyone has, Mark's been doing incident reports on any situations. I mean, Mark, the second I told him the dog that attacked my dog was back on my property again, and my dog was on her lead. The 2 dogs were attacked on the same day. He was there instantly, had the owner getting the dog. but there's so many. I think last I counted, just in the last week, 14 loose dogs, just on the lower side. I only came across like 6 on the upper side. If I shoot a dog on my property because it's attacking me or my dog, the sheriffs have already said it would come down to Sugar Valley as to whether or not charges would be pressed, because you can't fire a gun in Sugar Valley. I'd like to think that if we were protecting our lives, that shouldn't be a problem. I couldn't shoot a dog unless it was serious. But if anyone can come up with any thoughts, any ideas, anything we can do, Regina's Rescue knows for a fact several of the dogs are not strays. She has already said, I will not come take those dogs unless the owner is standing there and gives me permission, because she can get in trouble for it. So if there's anything anyone can think of that can help, any options, I'll make every call to any place anyone might have ideas on, but it's getting ridiculous. 2 of those loose dogs in the last week gave birth to altogether 26 puppies. The last dog that gave birth to puppies, all 9 puppies were turned loose at our lake. We gathered them up as we could and got rid of them without the owner knowing. But it's about to get a lot worse. And if both owners will turn all these puppies loose, they'll try to sell them to make money and they won't. So they just turn loose. So if we could get any help, any ideas, anything, it would be a blessing.
Well, one of the options that I've been looking at and reading through and researching just within our own rules and regulations and bylaws, that we do have a leash law in the lake communities, and we are able to fine if somebody is breaking one of our covenants and restrictions. So that is a thing that is going to start happening once we've made up, like you said, these incident reports.
Yep.
That we've been giving out to people for various things as kind of their warning, and then the next step is going to be issuing those fines in hopes that that might help.
Yeah, because one of these times it's not going to be a dog. All these children that are running around trying to enjoy. That's my time. Thank you.
What will you guys allow us to do to protect our areas? I've got small dogs and they're not on a leash on my property. They don't go off our property unless they are with us. But we got a lot of dogs that come from the other side up the creek and come running up to us and chasing my dogs, or that kind of stuff. If we shoot them, are we in trouble with you guys?
Can't shoot a gun.
That's
the rules.
what the sheriff said. They said even if you're protected.
That's the rules.
So then the gentleman
did in
can
Sugar
leave.
Valley years ago, and he went to jail.
So what can we do to protect when they come on our
Slingshot.
property if we can't shoot a gun?
Shoot him and drag him
Slingshot.
outside of the lake. Bow and arrow.
Slingshot.
You gonna get me one? I don't have to, one shot.
Anybody else? Yes.
I promise to be good. So, Steve Thompson, Sugar Valley Lake, what you can do about the dog situation, I went to the sheriff's department myself. Put up cameras, call the sheriff. I already asked if I can shoot him in the kneecap, can't. But they'll be out there, take the report, put up cameras, I did, security lights.
The sheriff told us they won't do anything.
I went
We
down
had a
there
gentleman
this
who
week.
did. We had a gentleman who did last week in the EMT.
What I mean,
side.
even with the gas stealing
Or, I mean,
situation,
sorry.
that's ridiculous. I'm no longer an easy target, I'm just gonna let you know, Jared and I have been busy, had a contractor out, you won't be stealing my gas anymore. The only question I have is, we've been in debt for so long, and I always say we need change. I think we need fresh blood. So I'm a little confused, I had surgery, I wasn't at the last meeting. Didn't watch it either, because it's very staticky. Trying to do better today. Had a little issues there for a moment. But I personally think we need fresh blood. I thought Dave Zyla would be good as president, and I'm not saying anything bad against you, Dave, by all means. But if we've been in deficit for so long, and this was even prior to Steve, I think we just need a change. And we didn't get a say. And I guess I'm just concerned. There's also some other things that have been brought to my attention, which I'm not gonna say because I'm behaved. I'm very disappointed with some of the decisions that have been made recently, and kind of disgusted, to be honest. It was hard for me to come tonight. I didn't want to come. And that's hard for me to not want to come to a meeting. So I guess that was my only question, why Dave Zotto wasn't still president, and I thought it was a good move just because we need change, we need new blood, we need some new perspective. I think we need something different. But that's just me speaking. I know there's a few others that feel the same. I'm just brave enough to say it, so I don't know. That's all I have. Oh, and I'm going to complain about the roads. My road sucks. Come do my road. I want to pay my dues, but right now I don't want to pay them. So please come do my roads. I just put new tires on it. Just kind of flat tire. Haven't even had my car a month. Brand new tires. So come do my roads.
We started to see improvements.
I have not seen an improvement. Look on my Facebook.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
And then it stopped.
Take a motion, adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Eastwood, you guys adjourned the meeting and didn't even answer the question.
What?
You guys adjourned the meeting and didn't even bother to answer the question.
Answer the question.
She asked why, she said she felt like new blood needed to be up there, and she didn't understand
Mike
why.
explained it
Mike explained
at the beginning of the meeting.
Okay, well, I think that she just wanted more clarification.
Guess you can read his notes if you want more clarification. Mike's got his
Oh,
notes
I
with him.
forgot to tell you guys.
Oh, God, here she goes.
We're adjourned. You can talk, but we're adjourned.
Meeting's over. I'm